Welcome to the Thai capital, a cacophony of sound, colour, cuisine and glinting waterways. Bangkok's the world's most visited and hottest city. Our venue, the colossal Impact Arena, playing host to our continuing badminton coverage all week. After a tough 2020 that saw the culling of most tournaments, the badminton world has successfully rebounded back into action. We've had a terrific light show rocking the scene here and setting stage for our historic 3-week Asian leg. 4 days ago we saw the crowning of the Yonex Thailand Open champions. Today heralds day 3 of the Toyota Thailand Open, both Super 1000 level events offering a cool US $1 million in prize money. Action culminates with the belated HSBC BWF World Tour finals starting next Wednesday, the 27th of January. Our day 3 order of play features 38 round of 16 matches from show court 2. To get us underway, a mixed doubles rematch from last week's first round of the Yonex Thailand Open, in which Chan and Go beat Maulana and Bandaso in 39 minutes. Will the Malaysians earn a second successive victory today? Talking of rematches, our second match brings exactly that as well, from the men's singles second round, in which Angus Nkarlong squeaked past Wang Suwei in a 69-minute tussle, which set him up for a rampant run all the way to the finals. Match 3, last week's women's doubles semi-finalists Lee So-hee and Shin Seon-chan from Korea take on Russians Anastasia Akhirina and Olga Morozova. Our fourth match is a top 20 men's singles clash, a repeat of the 2019 Hong Kong Open final, in which richly talented homeboy Lee Chuk-yu surprised the badminton world by downing former world number 3 Anthony Ginting to take the title in a fairy tale finish to an extraordinary week. Match 5, a women's doubles first meeting between two teams that lost at this stage here last week, who will advance to their first ever Super 1000 quarter-final. Then your eye draws to match 6, Tai Tzu Ying, who looks for a 7th win in a row over Gregoria Mariska Tunjung of Indonesia. Following that, a couple of men's doubles sandwiching a women's doubles, all building to savour the reigning Yonex Thailand Open women's singles champion Carolina Marin headlining in match 10. So as I say, we've 38 second round matches today. The spotlight shines bright across these 3 match courts, who will safely navigate their way into the quarterfinals. Players walking on for court 1 as we speak, and our players will be following them out as we take a look at our enticing first match today on show court 2. It's a rematch from last week's first round of the Yonex Thailand Open. We said that earlier. This is from the bottom half, the bottom of the top half, I should say. A rematch between Chan and Go of Malaysia,
mixed double,
and Maulana and Bandaso
and Go Liu Ying from Malaysia.
A couple of young Indonesians. Here are the veterans of the tour, if you will, said respectfully. 32-year-old Chan Pung Sun and Go Liu Ying, 30 years old herself, world number 7.
From Indonesia.
There's Go Liu Ying. Familiar face on our TV screens these days. Great to see her in full health. She's had issues with shoulder surgery over the years, but great to be back.
From Iran.
And Adnan Maulana, 21 years old. Michelle Christine Bandaso, a year older, 22 years of age. World number 33rd team. Just the one showing between these two, that was here last week. And 22-20, 21-18, a tight straight game affair in which the 5th seeds came through just inside 40 minutes of action. These two at the back, well, they were Russian Open champions of 2019. Their opponents here in your picture, the Thai Masters 2019 champions.
I have red or black? Black. Red for you. Red. Hot. You want to serve it or receive? So, receive.
Okay, so it's all panned out that Chan and Go elected the end in their vibrant yellow outfits. And as a consequence, one of these two is going to get us underway with serve. I didn't quite follow the conversation. Chan Punsun, the oldest player on court, 32 years of age, Penang born, and has been as high as 3 in the world. That was all the way back in November 2016, 5 years ago now, for these Rio Olympic Game 2016 silver medalists. It was in that year that they reached that career high. Their latest result, as I said, Thai Masters champions, these two. Alongside him, Go Liu Ying, 5'5", 30 years old, from Malacca. Lost in the opening round of the All England to Rivaldi Mentari. Semi-finals of the Malaysian Masters, quarter-finals of the Indonesian Masters 2020 as well. So good solid calendar year of results for the experienced silver medalists from Rio, and that was their path through earlier. A couple of Germans downed in half an hour exactly. A couple of games to 13 for the Malaysians. And what of their opponents? World rank 33, 21-year-old from Silapap, Adnan Maulana. And his partner in crime, Michelle Christine Bandaso, just a year older. Left-hander. Made the quarterfinals of the Thai Masters. Runners-up in the Indonesian Masters, these two. And as I say, Russian Open champions. Hyderabad Open runners-up as well. So they've posted some good results, these two. Not to be taken lightly. It's a ranking that really doesn't yet just do them justice at 33 in the world. And that was who they beat in the first round. The French players. Umpire from Indonesia, from Thailand, beg your pardon, and Iran, and service judge. So much to bring you today. Another 10 great matches. Last of those being Lena Kirchfeld against Carolina Marin. That'll be 10th up. Tai Tzu Ying's on match 6th against Tunjung of Indonesia. Ginting takes to court today. A tough match. Wang Suwei, Angus Unkalong, former finalist, of course, of last week.
Amarat Championship at Korea James, Malaysia. Anam Maulana and Mr. Christine Bandaso, Indonesia. Mr. Christine Bandaso to serve to Champagne Chun. Lobo, play.
Second round mixed doubles just about to get underway then. Playing for a quarter-final spot, these two pairs.
On court 3, next single, Samia Verma from India.
One love.
My name's Paul Hand, delighted to have your company. Winner of this one takes on the winner of Lansbuss and Hertrich against Ranky Reddy and Panapa.
Umpire, Ivo Kasu from Switzerland. Service judge, 165 from Thailand.
Service over.
A long, engaging start.
One
For those of you
all.
interested, the German-Indian clash that I just mentioned, who will line up against the winner of this one, is third match out on show court 1 today.
Two, one.
Adnan Maulana, powerful young lad. Youngest player on the court at 21 years of age.
3-1. Service 4, too high.
Above 115 for
Service
Go
over.
Liu Ying.
2-3.
Service fault called, so it's an interesting dynamic, isn't it? Weight of expectation on these Malaysian shoulders as normal.
Service over.
Having beaten this pairing opposite them
4-2.
this time last week.
Five, 2. Six, 2.
They must have looked at the draw and thought, you know what, this is rough, isn't it? But at least this is a second round encounter rather than first round showing last week. They have built a little momentum with a win already, the Indonesians, and that'll feel good. But familiar unfoldings against a really experienced team who have been silver medalists, of course, in the Olympics. We keep mentioning that, but it just smacks of their pedigree, and it really is a nice strap line to show you just how good the yellow Malaysian team are.
8-2.
Well done.
Service
Good
over.
kill there from Bandaso.
3-8.
Stopping the run of points at 5 for the seeded duo.
Four, 8.
Got to be careful not to be too blasé.
Service over. 9-4.
Both women then committing service errors early in this opening game.
Service over.
Wonderful play from
5-9.
Maulana.
Service over.
Champun Sung,
10-5.
of course, his speed through the midcourt is absolutely supreme. And with Go so good at opening up opportunities around the front court. Great at the net and defence as well. They're solid all around, these two. Really tough pair to get past.
11-5. Interval.
So to the mid-game interval then, it is indeed the yellow-shirted Malaysians driving this match forward as they did last week in the opening round clash against today's opponents. 11 points to 5 after just 5 minutes of play.
Hot 2, 3 seconds. Hot 2, 3 seconds.
Well, it's a vast cavernous hall. This, we spoke of that a number of times, and of
11,
course it
5.
generally tends to be a little slower as a consequence. I've done a good job with the drift. It is absolutely minimal. It tends to sort of come down towards our main camera, towards where the Malaysians are, ever so slightly, but it's been minimal. Well done.
Service over.
Not caught napping by that flick serve.
11.
Adnan was very alert to that one, climbing back quickly and getting that one away.
Seven, 11. Eight, 11.
Well, you could see the idea from goal, couldn't you? Just so keen there to turn this around. Got what she wanted and then just couldn't quite make that last shot. Well played. Young Michelle Christine Bandaso was very, very quick here. Left-handed forehand, wasn't it? Right into her strike zone. Lucky break off the net there.
Turn 11.
For Adnan. You see a little tiny sort of blemish on the right shoulder of Go Liu Ying, where she had shoulder surgery back in 2015. Beg your pardon, 2017 it was. She had a couple of knee surgeries as well, Go Liu Ying, Malaysian female. That's right, back in 2015. So she's been under the knife a few times. But mercifully is fully fit and really keenly poised
12,
all over that.
10.
Such a good athlete. So decisive at the top of the tape.
Service over. 11, 12.
Now these two, the young Indonesian pairing, have done really well to claw this back, shown a lot of character. Because of course they're up against losing quarter-finalists in Chan and Go of last week, lost out to Parvanukroh and Tera Tanachai in the quarter-finals, 21-17 in the third game that was, just inside 3/4 of an hour. Well done, injection of pace from Chan Pun-sun. Super intervention from Go Liu Ying.
11.
So good at just that mid-court area. He is just so rapid in every way. completely honed. Look at this. Lovely flat, hard thump through the middle. So again, a recent flurry then from the Malaysians. Four in a row indeed for these two.
Service over. 12-16.
Lucky break off the net for the Indonesians there.
13-16.
Just nibbling away at the deficit on the scoreboard. Had a very tidy game so far. He had it on his racket, didn't he? But go with just enough chili on it to rush him. Well done. She's so good at just owning that net. And that, of course, makes Chan's life so much easier. There's been a lot of those net courts, haven't there, in favour of the Indonesians.
14-17.
And helping them hold in this opening game.
Service over. 18-14. Service over. 15.
A little too greedy there with the round head drop attempt. Still, they've got leeway of 3 points. Oh, that's nice. Really super intervention there from Goh Liu Ying.
19-15.
See it again. Wonderful return. Look at that for soft-handed angle. Takes a lot of trust. Gorgeously done. Not a lot of room to play with either.
Game point 15.
You wonder with Adnan, with the way that he's been a little up and down, whether he really does believe that he can do this against the fifth seeds. It's just been his kind of on-court demeanour a little bit, and just the way that he's hit a few too many unforced errors. Yes, he's only 21 years of age, but does he really believe deeply? Well done. But I tell you what, they have acquitted themselves really well, the
20.
young Indonesian duo. And Michelle Christine here has played a lot of forehands, being the only left-hander on the court.
Oh! 18-20.
Well, fighting for their survival and doing really well. The younger team in blue at the far end. in the battle of experience against youth, it's experience. The fifth seeds from Malaysia, Champun Sun and Goh Liu Ying, find a way to the halfway safe haven. 21-18, the Malaysians take the opening game. Well, he's a very sort of understated personality, isn't he? Just fairly low-key, not particularly animated. These two youngsters, can they make a turnaround here? First game going the way of the Malaysians. Seeds halfway home to a berth in the quarterfinals.
Service over. 1 love. Two love. Service 4-4. Too high. Service over.
We've had a few of those
1,
today.
2. Service over. 3-1. Service over.
Stamping their authority back all over that point. They've got a really watchable efficiency, haven't they, these two? Always, they seem to be like shuttle magnets. It's always coming to them.
Service over.
Right place,
4,
right time.
2.
All those years of experience. Milliseconds ahead. So good in the first 3 shots of most rallies. That said, though, Goh Liu Ying was rushed into error there by Adnan Maulana. Right on the line. No thought of a challenge from the young man. Oh, he has, actually. First challenge of the match, isn't it, this one? Now, will it increase his confidence to go upstairs or not? Let's have a look. No, incorrect, unsuccessful. Down to 1.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. Service over. 3-5. 5. Play.
She's so stealthy up at the net, isn't she? Just controls it masterfully. Doesn't go too early, watch. Times it perfectly. She's Cobra-like, isn't she? And again, it all happens in the blink of an eye. Ghostly speed from Go. So good at keeping that racket up high. Doesn't have as far to go then. Well, she was keen to reassert herself, the 22-year-old Michelle Christine. Wonderful combination, aren't they, when they're flowing like this? Go with her delicate touches and generous angles, opening the wrist so deftly. Look at that. Chan backing up with such pace through the mid-court and athleticism. Never looks to be expending too much energy either. Oh, nicely done. Really well played, the Indonesians there.
6-7.
Adnan setting Michelle Christine up. She took advantage. Quality return of serve. She gets all over it. Very nice. Some great set plays here.
Service over. 8-6.
Well, you can sense that with Goh Liu Ying on fire, Michelle Christine has just backed away a little bit. It's tough to take ownership of the net against a female like Goh Liu Ying. She's just so dictatorial when she's on, and seeing the shuttle the way she is, it's really hard to play against. And she finds really awkward parts of the court with her soft hands for opponents. Oh, not far off. That was almost stunning. Well, with only one challenge left, I don't think he's going to use it mid-game. Suddenly now the scoreboard's starting to weigh heavy on Adnan and Michelle Christine. Nice change up in pace from Championsun, and to the interval again. It's the senior players, the seeds from Malaysia, driving this one forward with a 5-point cushion, 11 points to 6.
注意他你的网圈，我就注意他的下力一点点，然后你就注意他的过网，然后你球就可以，这个搞一下就可以了。
记得不要太下去了。
Clock to 20 seconds. Clock to 20 seconds.
这个一拉就球下来。
11-6. Play.
Oh, so easy to miss.
7-11.
Bandaso managing to keep it really tight here. Look at this. Go frustrated there. Little sort of schoolgirl-like stamp of the feet after this point. See this reaction.
8-11.
Well, the runner points from the Malaysians stopping at 4, and certainly a back-to-back points then for the Indonesians since the mid-game interval. They've made a determined, resigned fist of this. Really well done from Bandaso.
9-11.
Fabulous hands. So brave to get up there tight to the net against a player like Go, but look at this. Inventive, tight cross net. Well done.
Out. Service over.
Another service fault. They can ill afford that. They were doing so well as well.
Service over.
Well done. Just out of her reach.
12. Service over. 13.
Fast,
10.
shallow flick serve. But he was up to it, even if it did come off the frame. Gorgeous. Silky hand skills, isn't it?
14-10.
She's been so fun to watch. She's just a deadly assassin round the front court, Ko Liu Ying.
Service over.
She looks
11,
even more scary
14.
as well when her eyes are obscured by that tape.
Service over.
The variance in
15.
changes of
11.
pace from the seeds is quite mesmerising. Look at this, soft-handed delicacy, then get the sledgehammer out from Champun Sun. Difficult to know where to stand facing this combination. Well done, nice return. Managed to get it past the
12-15.
net player the other side. Michelle Christine has just stepped off court momentarily just to buy a little bit of time and slow proceedings down a bit.
Play. Oh! 13-15.
Oh, well done.
Service over.
She's almost their
16,
side of the net, isn't she?
13.
Ko Liu Ying. Just incredible here. Look at this. Look how quick she is here. Reads the play. Look. Cat-like.
Seventeen.
String gone there. Sounded like a few strings. Really lost control there. Must have hit the top of the string bed, perhaps. So 4-point cushion then for Chan and Go here. Things really looking good for the Malaysians against this young Indonesian pairing.
Oh. 18-13.
So hard for this young lady to get involved and steal the net away from Go.
Service over. 14-18. Service over. 19.
Pressure, scoreboard pressure,
14.
court size pressure. Felt like he had to hit it onto a pinhead, that shot, because of the defensive prowess of the blur of yellow the other side of the net. Look at that. That's what happens. Feels like he's pushing uphill.
Thank you.
5-point deficit in favour of the 5th seeds, who have looked very good today. Really good resilience from the
14.
Indonesians, but to no avail in the end, because Go Liu Ling, look at this here, deadly, gets a tumbler off the net here. Look at this, do behave.
Service over. 15-20. Game.
There it is then, Chan Pun Sung and Go Liu Ying opening the show with a bossy, no-nonsense performance.
21-18, 21-15.
Umpire confirming the score, 21-18, 21-15, 34 minutes it took them. The first team through to the quarterfinals today. What a showing from the Malaysians, all over that.